What's good, everybody? This is KG from 5 Star Speculators, and today we're going to be doing a trade breakdown on Step Index, right? So, if you are part of the Synthetics gang, this is for you, and this is how I normally, approach price when looking for trades, right? So, one thing that I like to, okay, let's say the first thing first that I do, I want to understand where's the higher time frame going, right? The higher time frame, talking about the daily, talking about the weekly, talking about the monthly, right? So unfortunately, trading view only shows us the daily, right? So we can't see the weekly, we can't see the monthly, right? So, but on the weekly, the order flow is still bearish, right? So that's why for this week I was anticipating step index to push to the downside, right? So, but looking at the daily, this is what we had. So price dropped here. I mean, we are inside of a very short flow, right? So price dropped inside of this daily key level right here, which is an FG. I'll just mark it here. So this is a daily FG, which is a daily key level, right? So one thing that I like about ICT, guys, it's that it's specific, We're not talking about this area around here. No, we're very specific. Like I'm talking about this key level, this FVG, right? So we tapped inside of this FVG, and then now you need to ask yourself, where is the opposing daily key level, right? Because we're moving from key level to another key level, right? So where's the opposing key level, right? So we do have uh this order block right here, right? Order block, the last up candlestick before the down move, right? So before this down move, this was the last up candlestick, right? Which is our order block, right? So we anticipating price to tap inside of this key level and then go to an opposing key level. And since we understand that the weekly order flow was bearish, we wanted to catch, let's say, a high of the week or close to like high of the week, right? So once we got this drop inside of a key level, we just waited for them to come inside of a key level and then take trades and then push to the downside. And to the downside, where are we going to the downside? This was the next level of, external range liquidity. So sorry, let me just do this. Yeah, so external range liquidity. Bottom right. Yeah, so this was just our target, right? So if we're taking a trade inside of this order block, this is where our target is. So this is what I normally do. If I know where I want to take a trade, I need to know where I'm getting out of the trade, right? I'll never take a trade if I don't know where I'm going, right? So I need to have a predetermined target. So understanding that if I'm getting a trade inside of here, I want to take it all the way to the downside, right? So if you also understand how ICT works, is that it's all about liquidity this side, guys. It's all about liquidity, right? So if you have a key level that you want to trade from, at least see some sort of liquidity, buy side liquidity that you want to take out first, right? So because remember, the smart money buys from the buy side and sells to the sell side, right? So this is the previous daily high, which is high level liquidity. So you understand once a previous daily high is taken, so you understand that price is most likely going to reverse. So we're most likely going to see a reversal anywhere from that, right? So once price sweeps liquidity next to or inside of a key level, you understand that there's going to be your smart money reversal, right? So I like dropping down to the lower time frame. So I do go to the 8 hour time frame as well, just to see how is market structure, like what is it that I have, right? So if you can just look at we had a range high here and then we had a range low, right? So we are basically trading inside of this range, right? So we understand that we want to sell or we want to buy. Okay, let's talk about selling. We want to sell inside of a premium price, right? So if we're looking at price here, right? So we're understanding that liquidity is here. We wanna see price going above a previous daily high before we can start selling. If you look to your left, where is the next interesting key level on the lower time frames? This, right? This is the FVG, right? So you understand that price is just going to come back, rebalance, and then start pushing to the downside. So that's what we have on the 8 hour time frame. So I'm just gonna drop down to the 4 hour time frame. So what I'll be doing now is I'll be refining, right? I'll just be refining. So I like keeping my charts clean. So I'm just gonna delete these ones because I have a narrative right now. So this is what we have, right? So if you look at the 4 hour time frame now, you can see this is the key level that we had from the 8 hour time frame, right? But if you can just look at the 4 hour time frame just above here, right here, we do have what? We do have an FVG as well, right? So I'll delete this one and then I'll refine it to the 4 hour FVG. So this is going to be my main key level that I'll be looking to take a trade from, right? So from there, I'll just refine it to the 1 hour, and then I mean, depending on what we're seeing on the 15 minutes, I might just stop on the 4 hour, right? So this is where I'm anticipating a high probability reversal, right? So because inside of a premium price, right? So this is where we're anticipating price to make a reversal, right? So you're only buying at a discount and selling at a premium price. So I'll continue dropping to the 1 hour time frame. Show you guys what we have on the 1 hour time frame. So looking at that 1 hour time frame inside of this 4 hour time frame, what do we have here? We have another fair value gap. We have another FVG, fair value gap. So let me just change the color here so that it's visible. Yeah, we have another fair value gap, right? So if you can just look at this, if you are looking to take a trade, you can have your trade here and then have your stop loss just above this level up here, right? So again, sometimes I really don't want to refine too much, right? Because I'm already inside of a 4 hour key level. And then inside of a 4 hour key level, it's another 1 hour key level. So it's just a confluence of key levels all together at the same place, right? So, and understanding that we also took out a previous daily high, right? So you understand that this is a high probability reversal area, right? So also, I don't come into the marketplace every day and say, today I want to take a sniper. That's not the thought process. The thought process is I understand areas where price is most likely going to reverse, right? So throughout back testing, spending time on the charts, you start to realize or understand where is price making like reversals, right? So this is the area that I was targeting. So I had my pending order here, and then I had my stop loss above. So one thing that you need to understand is that if I'm going to have like my entry here and my stop loss here. What's the risk to reward ratio, right? So if I'm risking all this is the risk that I'm willing to 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 put up, right? But look at the reward, look at the downside. Look at the reward, look at the downside. So I'll just do this to grab the risk to reward tool. Uh wow, these are colors. So let me just change the colors real quick. Just change the colors real quick. Yeah, so placed my order here, understanding my stop losses here. So look at the potential, reward. So I extended to 6 actually. It was a 6 hour trade. Yeah, so risking 1 to make 6, So this is the type of trades that I like going for. But you can only get these kind of trades if you are looking at the higher time frame and understanding the narrative of, why you're taking the trade, right? So ICT does work, guys, and throughout the year, I'm gonna show it to you guys and I'm gonna prove it to you guys that this is how we take trades. And I understand people say, snipers, what, snipers, what. We'll show you snipers throughout the whole year. But again, we don't come into the marketplace looking for snipers. It just so happens that we do get the snipers, right? So this is how I took the trade. I mean, we can go to the lower time frames as well, 15 minutes, but there's no need because the risk to reward makes sense. There's no need for us to drop, to the lower time frame, to the lower time frame, to the lower time frame. So even on the 15 minutes time frame, you can just look at here inside of this H1 key level, you can see that we had buy side liquidity, right? We had buy side liquidity, and we had the last level of FVG up here plus an order block. But if you went for all of this up here, then you would have missed, right? So that's why over time I've learned to like, okay, let me just stop on the 1 hour time frame, especially with volatilities. I don't like going all the way to 15 minutes or 5 minutes, right? I like doing that when I'm trading currencies. But this side, I just keep it, let's say, on the 1 hour or on the 15 minutes. But this one, I liked it mainly because of it had the 4 hour confluence and it had the uh 1 hour confluence. That's why, I'm just, confident with putting my entry here. But also, again, I didn't know this was going to be a sniper. It just so happened that it is a sniper. I mean, price could have went all the way up here and then, reversed. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So this is proof of the trade that we took, right? So, I mean, I had the entry here and then we pushed all the way with our take profit below. So This is the trade that we took on Step Index. So ICT works on everything, guys, volatilities, uh, Forex, commodities, crypto, everything that you wish to trade, ICT concept works. You just need to understand how to use it. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, join our free Telegram group, and follow us on Instagram. Shout out, shout out.